Namaste everyone, welcome. We thought we would create a short video for you to show you and introduce you to the new 2022 Virtual Yoga Studio. You know, back in March of 2020 when COVID hit, we had to react very quickly. We had to find a platform to stream on. And of course we chose Zoom. We had to learn all about how to Zoom classes. We had to find a platform to send you links and to load up pre-recorded classes and so forth, which became the Teachable app. During those first few months, we worked really hard. We had to figure out how to deliver good streaming content, how to film yoga classes properly. We had to learn recording techniques, camera techniques. We had to learn all about cameras, buy microphones, learn how to deliver good sound quality and so forth. And I believe that today we have one of the best live streaming yoga classes out there. We've watched many of them, and I believe our audio quality is the best. I believe our video quality is the best, camera angles, multiple camera angles, and of course good quality, high fidelity music in the background. Over this summer, we started to take a good hard look at the Virtual Yoga Studio on the Teachable app. And we decided that it was kind of chaotic. And it didn't really offer you any way of staying engaged when we're not doing live yoga classes. So we wanted to figure out other ways to inspire you, to offer you other teachings, things that you could do throughout your day, every week, every month, that would keep you engaged, keep you practicing yoga in all aspects. So we created the 2022 Virtual Yoga Studio. So I'd like to show you a little bit of that. I hope you'll enjoy it. Let's check it out. All right, everyone, welcome. So here is the new House of Yoga Virtual Yoga Studio for 2022. It's very simple. There's only 2 sections every month. The November focus of the month and the November featured pre-recorded classes. So let's open these up. Now there's some very important information. First I wanted to share with you is that the experience is best done in your browser, on your laptop, or on your home desktop computer. You can use your iPad or your phone, but I would suggest not using the Teachable app. It has a limited functionality. So that's important to note that. However, on your iPad or your iPhone, you can always go into the Teachable app and into the virtual course through your browser, and I would suggest that. If you need help with that, any of you that need help with that, please let me know and I will be happy to go over that with you. So when we look at the sign in to the Virtual Yoga Studio, you'll sign in as normal, and here this is what you'll see. So firstly, I want to point out a couple of things. The monthly video message from Durga Devi will be a different message every month. You can watch this over and over again in this section. And these different sections will be consistently the same month after month. The next section here is the streaming classes for the month. This will be a list of all the streaming classes that we'll be offering, the links, and the passwords. Here is where we hope you will really engage besides coming to the streaming yoga classes. We would like to have a lot of participation in these live events as well. Here every week there will be a focus for the week. There will be a quote, some inspirational words that you can write down, jot down in your journal and practice throughout the week. And then there will also be some words from us, as well as a weekly challenge that you can do each week. So I hope you will engage with that. The other thing I wanted to show you in this section is that here you can leave a comment, you can communicate with other people through this, you can comment on comments, you can post new comments, and we get notification of each comment that's posted so we can respond back to you as well. So this will be consistent every week throughout each month. And then the featured pre-recorded classes for the month. So you can do our featured class, or you can choose from the library of yoga classes, the old recorded classes that we have on the virtual studio today. And I'll show you how to access those in a moment. So every month there will be a brand new 10 to 15 minute asana practice for you that hopefully will inspire you to do this in the morning when you get up each day. And then there will be a featured Ashtanga practice, restorative practice, Hatha practice. There will be a Hatha dosha practice, a core practice, and finally there will be an audio each month, a fresh audio of a guided meditation for you. Now the other thing I wanted to point out is this progress bar here. This is where we'll show you how much you're engaging. So as you go through all of these sections, this progress bar will climb up. So you can see if you're engaging. So this is very important. We hope that you will engage here and track your progress. Now, on to the included products, and you can only get to this section through your browser on your laptop, or iPad, or iPhone. You cannot get to this on the Teachable app on your phone or on your iPad. So when you click included products, you're going to have immediate access to these two courses, the 37 Practices of the Bodhisattva and the Lost Teachings of Yoga. This is a 5 Principles of Hatha Yoga Practice. This is going to be a very important course that you will have access to, and this will launch January 1st, 2022 officially. The House of Yoga Virtual Library is where all of those pre-recorded classes that are on the virtual studio today will be stored. So let's click that. And here is all of the pre-recorded classes. Everything that you might like. Some of you might have a favorite class that you're doing, that you go to. So that will all be residing here. And we will be adding things to this as well, as little surprises. So you have to kind of dig into this like an old library. You have to really dig deep and browse through this so you can stay engaged that way. The other thing I wanted to point out as far as navigation here is that you can always hit this up arrow key, and this collapses each section. So if you collapse these sections, it's easier for you to manage and navigate. If you're looking for an Ashtanga practice, for example, you can just collapse all these and go to your Ashtanga practices and open it up, just like a library. You go to the history section, you browse the history section, right? So this is what you can do in the navigation. Now the House of Yoga Library, it's very important to remember that you can only get to this from within the House of Yoga Virtual Yoga Studio. This is not going to be available for anybody to purchase or access. Only those that are members of the House of Yoga Virtual Yoga Studio will be able to access. At the end of every month, all of this will go away, and the December teachings, practices, and pre-recorded featured classes will be loaded up. Any new classes that we load here, like these new 15-minute asana classes, will be put into the virtual library. So I hope this is helpful for you, and please remember that I'm always here for you if you need help, technical help, assistance in any way. We'd love to hear as you get into the month of November how it's going for you, how you like the new format. So please communicate with us. If you need any technical help, I'm happy to do a phone call, do a Zoom session, even do something live for you, or send you an email. So please know that we are always here to help you. We want you to have a pleasant, fruitful experience with the new 2022 House of Yoga Virtual Yoga Studio. Well, okay, I hope you can see that I think the new Virtual Yoga Studio is much more efficient. It'll offer you a way to stay engaged. It'll keep you excited too, because the content will always be changing every month. I believe it delivers really good quality content for you every month, and I hope you will stay with us. And we hope that you will also suggest to others that they join the yoga studio. And we hope that we will continue to thrive as a House of Yoga community long into the future. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Many blessings.